Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Triple Q report for Monday, December 20th, 2021. Before I jump into the charts, just want to encourage you to please click like. If you like the daily Triple Q report, this is the second week we've been doing it now. We're doing it each and every day, indefinitely into the future. It goes out about 6 p.m. Central Standard Time each and every trading day for the next trading day. And Sundays are the exception, usually by midday Sundays. The daily Triple Q report is also now part of a two-part ETF, daily ETF analysis. The other is the daily SPY report, which I've been doing since early October. Anyway, please click like if you like the daily Triple Q report. Each and every time you watch it, it helps me out a great deal. And subscribe. Subscribing to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel will apprise you notification each and every time the daily Triple Q report has been uploaded for your viewing. Let's jump into the charts here. You can see I'm sort of showing you the bigger picture here. You're probably familiar with this if you've been watching all of last week. We have a descending channel top at 398.46. It was a kind of a near miss last Thursday, below which 369.80 midterm support is in reach. Possibly this week, and I'll get to that in a moment. But I'd say by the end of next week is a clear possibility, probability. That is the 398.46 ceiling, able to contain weekly buying pressures if we test it this week. And once again, below which, over the next couple of weeks, 369.80 in reach. Now, the big pivot point inside of that is 382.25, and that is an intermediate channel structure we slipped below on Friday, but we did not close below it. For all intents and purposes, it held nicely. There was some slippage to the downside, but not significant. And then that was about it for the day, really. So if we do close below 382.25, that 369.80 formation is likely within 3 to 5 days, could be tomorrow, depending on volatility, of course. And that is joined by a descending channel bottom, presently at 372.27. They all merge over the next few days. And that area, once again, if we close below 382.25, that becomes, I'm saying 3 to 5 days, but under this kind of volatility, probably 1 to 2 days. And it should be mentioned that 369.80 is a midterm support area, an intermediate channel structure, actually. And so right now, that area comes together nicely at 372.27 down to 369.80. But even if we close below 369.80, we probably have another day before testing this weekly channel bottom. And this is the real long-term support at 363.96. I just wanted to put that out there. I know there'd be questions. What if we close below 369.80? Well, we have several more days down to 363.96. And the truth is that 372.27 descending channel bottom, as long as it remains intact or alive, if you will, in other words, if we don't push up through the trend line that it is formed by those highs coming down, 372.27 will eventually become the start of a range of meaningful support down to 363.96 once we break below the 369.80 formation over the next week or so. I don't know why I'm getting too deep in the weeds here. I guess the point I'm making is, if we close below 369.80, that is not a significant long-term sell signal. You could also say that it is the start of a range of long-term support down to 363.96 that can absorb selling through January, possibly through Q1, and from there we can turn higher. And the last thing I'll say about this image, this weekly channel bottom, that if we do close below 363.96 at the end of any week, and certainly on a daily basis by a 1% margin, then we have a meaningful sell signal that should play out into January trade. We could, by the end of January, then actually continue south to 314.53. That could also take longer than that. It could take into later February to realize, but bottom line, closing below 363.96, we enter a midterm bear phase that could play out over the following 3 to 5 weeks down to 314.53. Let's take a look at the support and resistance here, and I'll just sort of underscore everything I just said. You've got 382.25 support, above which 388.81 in reach today. That that is an area where we can top out nicely on an intraday basis. It's also a soft pivot point for the day. So, if we push or open today above 388.81, 393.16 is in reach where I would expect a daily high. And if we close above 393.16, 398.46 is then likely tomorrow. And that takes us back to this image here. Holding above 382.25 does allow 398.46 within the week, while closing below 382.25 should yield that 369.80 formation within the week. So 382.25, it's only a session containment level. I'm keeping it light there because I think overall the market remains heavy this week or into next week below 398.46. But if we closed above 398.46, then we do have a good December low, and that's not saying much because there's another week or so left in December. But I would say the market then likely to continue up to that 415.41 channel top within 1 to 2 weeks of closing above 398.46, and that is more properly illustrated here so you can see the full breadth of that formation. 415.41, meaningful midterm resistance, able to contain monthly buying pressures. I'm not showing it today, but there's a lot going on up there on the weekly charts, all the way into the lower 420s. 423 is a level as well. This is a zone of resistance, 415.41 up to 423 roughly. I will show it if we close above that 398.46 formation. But it is a zone, I just wanted to let you know, that can absorb buying possibly into later Q1, and there's a significant long-term buy signal in the triple Q that should play out through Q1 and beyond if we can close above the 423 area. I'll leave you with the support and resistance levels here for today. Once again, we pivot into later week around the 382.25 level. We are above it. We did close above it, and so we could, within the week, rally back to 398.46. But if we close below 382.25, and that is the likelier outcome by a hair, I'll say, then the 369.80 to 372.27 meaningful support region is likely over the next several days. And I think that's all that really needs to be said. Please click like if you like the daily Triple Q report. If you're watching it every day, please click like each and every day. And that's all I've got for Monday's daily Triple Q report. I will be back on for Tuesdays tomorrow. And that's all I've got. You have a great day, and we'll talk very soon.